Losail International Circuit, a track that has a long history for two-wheeled motorsport action. But tonight it's the four wheels of F1 that are back, and Lewis Hamilton going for another win here. We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Sainz, Ahmed, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Ocon, Zhou, Magnussen, Stroll, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Sargent, Gasly, and Charles Leclerc completes today's grid order. And now it's time to head down to the track. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix.
And they can do it for sure, as long as they don't dwell too much on the position. At the end of the day, there's only one way to go racing, and that's to give it everything you've got. Either your best is good enough to stay in the hunt, or it's not. There's no point giving any less than 100%.
Okay, mate, only 3 races left and you've still got a chance at the title, but if we're going to win it, we're going to need some very special performances in every one of those 3. And it starts here. Let's see what you can do today. Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. No rain expected for the time being. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. Overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.3 seconds. Slowly gaining on the car in front, try to keep up this momentum. 1:26.9. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. That last lap was at 1:27.1. Second place, you're in second place. Okay, Russell's ahead. And gap to the car in front is 1.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. That's Hamilton behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go check your MFD. Copy. Okay, let's try and overtake them now. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. Okay, he's sat in P2. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Hamilton behind you now. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window's now open. Pit window is open. Lap time was a 1:26.9. Caution, caution. That's it, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. P13. Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, Bottas behind. Okay, they're on old softs. The distance to the leader is 24.1 seconds. Look after these tyres now, and you want to finish the race on this compound. Car behind just boxed the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. now, P7, Stroll is ahead of you, and they've entered the pit lane. Hamilton behind you now. Okay, gap to the car behind, 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader is 20.3 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Max is in the pits, Max in the pits. Yellow flag. Okay, clear. clear, green flag. Gap to your teammate behind is 22.5 seconds. You're in second place. It's Hamilton ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Russell behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, you sat in P2. Hamilton's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. Place. You're in second place. It's Hamilton ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Pit window's now open. Pit window is open. Okay, you're sat in P2. Hamilton's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. You're leaving the car behind by 1.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. You're in second place. It's Hamilton ahead. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Russell behind, and the gap behind us is 2.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. The pit window's now open. Pit window is open. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Okay, you're sat in P2. Hamilton's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 3.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. Turbocharges on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. You're in second place. It's Hamilton ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Russell behind. Our gap behind is 4.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. The pit window's now open. Pit window is open. of fuel remaining. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Confirmed. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.4 seconds. Our data is indicating high levels of tyre wear at this stage. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 6.8 seconds. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap, 5/10. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Yes, mate, I cannot complain about that one. That was an excellent drive. Well done.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
Let's move on to the constructors. No change in the top spot then, but with today's points, their hold on that lead is getting weaker. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Thanks. I know these kinds of decisions can be challenging, but I think you made the right call. Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.